Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Jonas Rex and I am your captain of the 1912 Titanic swim team, and this is Jonas Rex TCG. As you can tell by the thumbnail, today we are playing my new favorite single prize deck in the format. This is no Marowak by any means. Marowak was leagues better, but it is just good enough to settle the craving that I have in my tummy as I wait for another Marowak. This hand is a hand we do absolutely nothing with. If they KO the Rattata, then we just lose. But we should be okay because we have the Risky Ruins in hand. We're going to evolve to the Raticate in the following turn. We're going to Lilies, and when we do that Lilies, we're going to find a bunch more Rattatas, and we're going to be up and running immediately, which is the top side of this deck. We play 4 Rattata, and then we play 4 of the Raticate. The Raticate has the retaliatory incisors, which is 40 damage for each damage counter on each of our bench Rattata. So meaning if we have 3 benched Rattata that have been affected by Risky Ruins, we're swinging for 240 damage, plus Brave Bangle makes 270 damage. The other upside that we have is that we can go ahead and use Fan Rotom and Alomomola to really just set up and continuously swing for 270. So that was a weakness that the Marowak had. That is not a weakness that this deck has, right? And luckily they didn't KO, so we actually get to play the game. I've not seen anyone use this Zangoose EX, so maybe not the best player in the game, but they are a player and they are playing the game. All right, this is absolutely amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and Mist Energy here. This thing is ready to set up. We're actually gonna go ahead and go Rattata, 20 damage, Rattata, 20 damage, and Rattata, 20 damage. So you actually get to see exactly how everything's supposed to play out, because now we're going to swing for 270 damage, taking a big 2 prize KO on our opponent before they really even have a chance to get going. And just like with Marowak, if we can get the jump on our opponent, we have a pretty good chance of taking that game. We do play 2 Alomomola. That is the next thing that I want to establish here, because as we get KO'd, we are 90 HP at most, 40 HP on the bench. We need to be able to recycle those immediately. So an Alomomola with an Air Balloon does so much work. Just every turn, replacing the Rattata. We're a single prize deck. They got to take 6 KOs. That's 6 turns. Oh, is he rare candying into this? All right, it's going to be spicy. We have our Alomomola that we just talked about. We play 2 of that because if it does get prized, we do want to be able to find that as soon as possible. We have a 1 of Fan Rotom, which we didn't even have to use because the Lilies just granted us everything that we could ever want. We have a 1 of Shaymin because 40 HP on the bench is really easy to take out. We did experiment with the Relore Rabska line to make sure that we just wouldn't die, but that was just simply unrealistic because by the time we were able to evo into a stage 1, most of our bench was already getting destroyed. Relore was getting destroyed. We just had to accept that Shaymin is our best bet and we lose to Dragapult. But like, who doesn't in this format? Like, Dragapult's the best deck in format. Unfortunately, you're not going to be winning any Pokemon regionals. You're not going to be taking this deck to Worlds because it can't beat Dragapult. And that's okay. We're okay with that. We're playing Raticate right now. We are playing 4 of Lily's Determination because it's the best draw supporter in the game. We are playing 4 of Colress Tenacity because we do need to find our Risky Ruins aggressively. We're playing 3 of Drayton because Drayton is just really useful. You could find any trainer card plus the plus a Pokemon in this deck. That's pretty good looking at top 7. We have the 2 of Boss's Orders. We are playing 2 of Black Belt's Training just to try and get ourselves over that 300 damage mark from time to time. So that will work out for us. Now here is going to be a very spicy moment because we do have to clap back, and we can do that with Colress, but I would like to do it with other cards because I do want to see an Alomomola so we can start recycling these cards as soon as possible, and Lilies actually might be my preferred here. So I'm going to go ahead and evolve. We're going to go ahead and stick a Brave Bangle on because we're going to swing for 270. I'm swinging as big as we can. And that's going to be our last Brave Bangle, by the way. We're only playing 2. And then here, I'm going to go ahead and Night Stretcher for the Rattata. Bang, we're all set up. All I need is an energy. We do play 9 total energy in the deck, so we will hopefully see 1 of those. Bang, we found the Spiky Energy. That's perfect. And now I'm going to go ahead and use this Poké Pad to go ahead and find our Alomomola for future turns. Now we just need that Drayton to find us an Air Balloon, and we are really going to be up and cooking at that point. I can go ahead and just attack here. There's not much more that we need to be doing. We'll go ahead and take that 270 on the Megazard, and we will be KOing the Megazard on the following turn for sure. Where do we leave off? We talked about the Black Belts training. Black Belts really could be, we're playing it at 2. It could get cut to 1. It doesn't come up often. This 270, there are some things that it won't KO that we could KO if we got to 300, right? But with the way things are going, plus the Risky Ruins, we can get to 330. That could one-hit KO a Dragapult, but like everything has to go right. Most of the time we're taking 2-hit KOs, and that's fine. And then also retaliating with Spiky Energy definitely makes it fine. Oh, this is a tough decision here, because if I promote the Alomomola, but I don't find the Air Balloon, that would really suck. So I'm not going to risk it here, because it's also not absolutely necessary at this point. What I could do is just take the KO. We can guarantee it with Colress, because I'm just going to Night Stretcher here. And they haven't set a ton up in the back yet, so this could definitely, pardon me, be completely fine. I'm gonna go ahead and Colress here. I'm gonna grab this, and I'm gonna grab Legacy actually, because that'll just set off the prize trade even more, right? They are going to have to deal with this, and I just get another turn and 3 extra prizes. So we're not committing to a Alomomola because we did not find the Air Balloon. I did not want to get it stuck in the active and be behind a turn when we could just take the KO, right? We took the KO there. We did not need to be greedy for damage. And then there's the Air Balloon. So now if this Raticate goes down, we have a Stretcher, we have the Ruins, we have the Air Balloon, we have a lot going on for us. Let's get through the rest of this deck list before our opponent possibly just concedes. We have the 4 of Buddy-Buddy Poffin, because it finds basically everything except for our Alomomola and our Shaymin. We have the Poké Pad, because it finds everything else. We're playing a 4 of Night Stretcher, because going into the Alomomola loop, where I'm going to go ahead and Air Balloon and then Night Stretcher for the Raticate back, is insane. So we definitely want to be able to make sure we can do that every single turn. We have the 4 of Pokégear, because finding our supporters is really crucial in this deck. Like, we need everything to happen, so we're just playing all of the consistency boosters that we can find. We have the 2 of Air Balloon, specifically for our Alomomola, but it could come up in other situations where maybe I need to get Shaymin out of the active, but I also need my attachment for turn. We are playing the 2 of Brave Bangle, as you've previously seen. The 4 of Risky Ruins, because it is very vital for the success of this deck. We want to get as many damage counters on our Rattatas as possible, and at right now, that seems like 2. If there's a way we can get them all up to 3, go ahead and let me know down in the comment section below. I'd be more than happy to experiment with this. We have the 4 of Mist Energy, which solos the Alakazam matchup. So that's another rogue deck that you can just chalk off. You can easily take down the Zam matchup. We have the 4 of Spiky Energy, which does fix a lot of math for us in a lot of situations. Well, actually, 190 damage is what we're 160 right now, because we don't have the belt. I was gonna say we could just boss up something. I could just Stretcher. Oh my god, this is game. Let's go. All right, then we Stretcher for the Rattata. We're gonna go ahead and put that Rattata down, and as last card in our deck is actually the Legacy Energy that you see in action right now, as we take another huge KO on the Oricorio for 2 prizes and the game. I'm loving this deck. Very fun as a rogue deck. Very, very fun as a, it's not even rogue. What am I saying? Very fun as a meme deck. You get to get in here and you can hit for massive numbers, and you're trading all 1 prizers. We do not play any 2 prizers in this deck. So if our opponent comes at us with a Megazard, right, we can 2-hit KO a Megazard. By the time they've taken out 2 of our Raticates in return, or even just 1, because of the way that the trade often works is we're swinging first. We've taken 3 prizes, they've taken 1 or 2, depending on how we traded into that, right? So I'm really loving this deck. The Legacy Energy does a lot of work in making them take a 7th KO, right? That's another turn that they have to spend. And then just Shaymin helps us with the Arboliva and a lot of other things. But unfortunately, we're just going to lose to Dragapult, and we just had to accept that. We're going to lose to Dragapult, and we're going to be able to play confidently into a lot of other matchups. If you guys have any suggestions for this deck list down below, please let me know. And I know we're still working on that Kingdra EX list. I've had a couple of you comment down below and let me know about your guys' list and the success that you guys have had with that. But if you have any other tips for a Kingdra EX list, go ahead and let me know down in the comment section below, because I'm still tinkering with it and it will be out soon. Until next time, this is your captain of the 1912 Titanic swim team, Jonas Rex, abandoning ship.